Not a fan of Pope Leo XIV. The first American pope has criticized the war in Iran multiple times without naming the president.
That shouldn't really be a surprise to anybody because the popes have been pretty much anti-war for like the last 100 years or so.
Over the weekend, the Pope suggested a, quote, delusion of omnipotence was fueling the conflict. The president posted this last night. Unfortunately, Leo's weak on crime, weak on nuclear weapons does not sit well with me. Leo should get his act together as Pope, use common sense, stop catering to the radical left, and focus on being a great Pope, not a politician. Trump then doubled down.
Saying Leo is not tough on crime would make sense if he were a U.S. politician.
I don't think he's doing a very good job. A Pope that says crime is okay in our cities, I don't like it. I'm not.
Did the Pope say crime is okay in our cities? I don't think he said that.
I'm not a big fan of Pope Leo. He's a very liberal person, and he's a man that doesn't believe in stopping crime. He's a man that doesn't think that we should be toying with a country that wants a nuclear weapon so they can blow up the world. I'm not a fan of Pope Leo.
I think it's an interesting political stance to be against a guy who's leading a religion where the Republican Party gets a lot of their voters from.
See, later on the tarmac at Andrews Air Force Base, Trump doubled down on his comments to reporters.
I don't think he's doing a very good job. He likes crime, I guess. He hit us. Think of it. He's worried about fear.
And Trump later posted this AI-generated image of himself in a robe laying his hands on a man surrounded by people praying.
A lot of Republicans were offended by this photo. Trump later deleted this photo. Trump also said that he thought that he was just appearing as a doctor in this photo, which doesn't really make sense because doctors don't typically dress like Jesus and doctors don't typically heal via hand. Also, why would he be posting a photo of him as a doctor even? That doesn't even make sense, even if that were true, which it absolutely is not.
His comments came later after Pope Leo warned in a prayer vigil for peace over the weekend of the delusion of omnipotence that is becoming increasingly unpredictable and aggressive. His Palm Sunday homily quoted the prophet Isaiah, saying God does not listen to the prayers of those who wage war.
And he's quoting a prophet, which makes sense because he is a priest.
On the papal plane beginning a 10-day trip to Algiers in Africa, Pope Leo reacted to Trump's post.
My message, the message of the gospel, blessed are the peacemakers. I do not look at my role as being politician. I don't want to get into a debate with him. I don't think that the message of the gospel is meant to be abused in the way that some people are doing.
His job is essentially to speak in regards to the Bible and the gospel. And so that is his angle. His angle is not what's best for America. His angle is what is in alignment with the teachings of the gospel. In other words, it's not between him and Trump. It's between him and the gospel and current events.
Now, Trump also posted that Leo should stop catering to the radical left.
I don't think it's necessarily radical left to spread the word of the gospel. It's just the gospel. It existed before the right or the left.
Leo told reporters on the plane he has no fear of the Trump administration or speaking loudly about the message of the gospel.
Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.